Hi, my name is Tasanthi Maranna, and I'm going to share the progress of my research on developing framework that integrates Lean Six Sigma with AI, IoT, and blockchain to achieve the sustainable manufacturing. This aim of research to evaluate how these technologies, when combined with Lean Six Sigma principles, can enhance efficiency, quality, cost reductions, and sustainability. Let me briefly explain my research topic and the reasons why I selected in its slides. Sustainable manufacturing means producing goods in way that reduce waste and pollution, use energy and material efficiently, protect the health and safety of people, and support long-term economic growth without harming of the environment or future generations. I have worked in the apparel industry in Sri Lanka. It is very competitive environment because of the labor cost and utility cost high. When it's go high, we have to compete with Bangladesh, China, like other big countries to get the orders into our Sri Lankan facilities. But most of the raw material we have to import from overseas to continue our businesses. So when I discuss about the fabric manufacturing, so we use dye and chemical stuffs, yarns, and machinery from overseas. Main of all our raw material from overseas. It is not manufactured in Sri Lanka. So based on the raw material, the prices and demand, we have to buy from different countries on even the chemical as and raw material. So from general based on the country of origin, the chemical strength, the quality variations occurs. But when we follow the same process, if you use a different country of origin raw materials, the fluctuations of outcomes we can see. So, for example, if we use the salt from manufactured in China, is purified around 99%. But if we buy from India or Bangladesh, it is around 92%. So it is salt's main the major role in maintain the water process quality. I mean the water hardness. So if it is water hardened, not match the extract standard value. So our the coloration process getting disturbance and the color of our fabric will vary. So even if the current contents, so most of the sales are happening on the online using the online platforms. So the order forecast and order demand is very fluctuating. So it is because of that the lead time of manufacturing is getting sync. So it is much more variations add on the sales side. So generating orders, forecast demand, and influence the production planning kind of things happening. So we have to do the better forecast and get idea about the market situation, and we have to reduce that kind of variation. So this is a kind of example. So what I have with the past experience, and even now I am working in the manufacturing, food manufacturing place in Auckland. So what we do some ingredients manufacturing for the high-end brand, retail brands. So in that case also I see the same scenario in here as well. The wastage, because of forecast issues and the raw material budget issues, getting much more wastage in the production places. So, so that kind of variation, so I experience in here as well. So, what my focus on this research to identify variations, which is very critical to the process. So, not every variations point, because if we go for the 100% to cover up the cost of implementations of that kind of tools, I mean the automatically forecast generation softwares. So even if it is go for the IoT tools, I mean the equipments, machinery kind of things getting high cost. So because of that, I am planning to focus getting the lean. Six Sigma approach to identify the variations where it's happened and which is very critical for current process and get established on that. To achieve manufacturing excellence, so we have to identify the critical processes which where is the variations happening. So then we can eliminate the cost for the implementation in the digital tools. Then we can go for the high sustainable and high predictive environment to reduce and wastage and achieve the sustainable environment on manufacturing processes. So this is my main objective this research project. So as example, in Auckland, food manufacturing wastage around 40,000 per year. So it is 5% of their production wastage. So as per the 2023 Auckland Council wastage assessment. Yeah, and so 97% of his New Zealand businesses are smaller. So I believe that they don't have much capacity to get and develop this kind of tools for their own processes because it is too much expensive and to hire the expertise knowledges to develop this kind of framework will not workable. So my aim to develop the framework with artificial intelligence, IoT, and blockchain to enhance the sustainable manufacturing. To, for example, the predictive maintenance, optimize the schedulings, and advanced quality control by using AI, and the real-time visibility, the production processes, assess the conditions and energy consumption kind of things we can monitor through the IoT, use the blockchain for supply chain transparency, ensure the material quality and confidentiality. So we can use the blockchain. But to how we use, to how we identify where we need these tools, so we can use the Lean Six Sigma, the process to identify where we can need, where we need to apply these tools. So, main objective of this research identify how to use AI, machine learning, and Lean Six Sigma to enable the wastage reduction in manufacturing processes by improving productivity maintenance, quality control, operation decision making, and continuous improvement and wastage reduction. So, by using industry expertise, the interview, so targeting to identify the capability gaps, investigating digital tools usage, and develop the recommendation for the current scenario. Main focus businesses in Sri Lanka and New Zealand in manufacturing sector to get the survey details and data to identify the capability. So when we are going to eliminate the process variations, we have to first identify the most critical variations for our product. If not, we have to spend much more money and the project outcome will be not much effective. So to identify this kind of process variations, we can use the Lean Six Sigma tools. So mainly DMAC approach and other lean wastage concepts. So what I call a DMAC frameworks mean the define, analyze, measuring, improving, and controlling the process for the sustainable goals. So it is much more practicable way. So actually, I have the experience while using this concept in my previous the manufacturing environment as well. So basically, Lean Six Sigma, we can divide into Lean and Six Sigma theories. Lean is that anything does not add value for the product or service, we can consider it as a wastage and we can eliminate it by using the value stream mapping, create the smooth workflow product and identify the standard worksheets and using the Kaizen's concepts. It is meaning continuous improvement technologies. The core idea of the Six Sigma theories is that the continuous improvement through the um, minimizing the process variations by analyzing and measuring the data. So my basically concept, I'm going to use this concept to identify the critical process variables to use the digital tools, what I mentioned in earlier. So if we can identify the most critical variables, then we can focus for that. If not, we have to identify, if we not identify the critical variables, the outcome of usage of digital tools will not effective. Even the cost of the usage of digital tools are high, and if we not utilize it properly, the project will be fail and cost will be high. So when developing this kind of the IoT usages, I mean the Internet of Things sensors, AI tools is more expensive. So we need to identify the process which we need really need. For that is the main I focus to use Lean Six Sigma framework to identify the process and develop the framework to small and medium scale manufacturing facilities. So this is my main objective of this research. So let me share my research progress and the methodology details with you. So the methodology what I followed at the moment, literature review already done. So the screening and selections of the framework what currently developed in research area. So all the pre-screening and selections of the research completed. So now I am working on my survey, the survey questionnaire already done, and I will share the detail on next slide on that. So main plan to develop the framework after discussion with the industry expertise and develop the framework, then go for the general industry users the survey to get the feedback, then finalize the framework and survey data is the approach to complete this survey. So let me discuss about the my research, the survey data analysis, how I'm planning to do. So mainly I'm targeting around 20 to 25 participants in project managers, operation managers, continuous improvement, expertise, quality assurance, IT, as well as the supply chain managers. So I plan to distribute them with them the structure questionnaire with the Google form uh, through the online to get their feedback to identify the industries we are at the moment. So it will be give us the systematic review to ensure this project is used by the latest evidence, while this survey provide the actionable insight of these industries. So survey data analysis is going to be used in descriptive statistics tools and the ensure the providing that going to be developed framework will be more reliable and industry updated one based on this data what we are going to grab from this I'm able to develop two research questionnaire, one for industry expertise and other for public users. So one of the industry expertise survey purpose is that get the corporate level the idea how they are going to use these digital tools and how they are currently used. The other one for public users for how they are currently using their practical day-to-day work environment as well as how they are thinking will be helpful for their life. So I believe that these two reflections, then I can grab the actual current world experience for my research. So in other hand, when I do my interview with the industry expertise face to face, I saw them. Some of them are rejecting to have a face to face in the discussions. So sometimes they think, when getting some questions, base is more theoretical. So they when they can memorize it and reply for us. So they have some the barriers on that as well. So developing this kind of the forum to get their time and give us a more effective response. So I think most people are willing to engage with this survey method. So with my supervisor, I able to develop both research questionnaire. So I'm going to get the public user by mid of November, and I already start get the industry expertise idea with them already. So if you have any contacts or idea to reach to the manufacturing environment associate level to high level contacts, please let me know. So my current plan is go through with LinkedIn, email, and WhatsApp groups to reach them in New Zealand. But I tried with my pilot run using the WhatsApp groups chats, but around 20% respond I able to receive throughout them. So if you have any kind of ideas to reach them accurately and more effectively, please let me know. That will be more helpful for me get more responses. Reflection on learning outcomes. So engaging diverse stakeholders, supporting equable outcomes, promoting change leaderships, ethical and cultural commitments, and follow the Maori concepts of approaches. So as at now I learn. So basically when we work with the different management hierarchies, the cross-country partnerships, so I have to manage ethical and their contributions on this project thoroughly. So basically empowering they have to take their own decisions, identify on their successes in this research will be both advantages for both the basically, Tino Rangatanga, the Maori word, is self-determinations. The participants are empowered to make choice about their own involvements, including the rights to withdraw at any time, and their voice are prioritized to analyze and report it. Manakitanga, the care and respect. So I demonstrate care of participants' well-being, ensure they are feel safe, valued, and supported throughout the research process with participants by ensuring clear communication, trust, and respect. So this include explaining the purpose of interviews, surveys, and maintain ongoing engagement. So, and when I going to describe about the feedback areas, what I need a requirement. So, so how to improve the participants. Of my survey and cultural when we analyze the different cultures. I mean, if we analyze New Zealand, Sri Lanka, so there are different cultures as well as different technology levels. So when we do analysis of these both parties, how to segregate the data, do analysis kind of valuable insight I need from you guys, from you. Even so, how to segregate this the cross country data analysis is most important to get an idea from you. I have reached to end of this presentation. Thank you very much for your time.